I was drinking a glass of matcha and I like to blend it with banana this morning, and I was like, what is matcha? So it said right on there, of course, jade leaf. So I looked up the benefits of jade leaf, and it's air purification is one benefit. And it said jade plants can remove harmful toxins like benzene, toluene, and formaldehyde from the air, which can improve indoor air quality and make breathing easier. Other benefits are feng shui, low maintenance, stress reduction, humidity regulation, medicinal, may help with diabetes. I don't like the word may when I'm looking medicinal purposes. May, might is likely. I like to see treats or cures. I understand that it all has to do with the individual and where they're at with their diabetes, but or other medicinal problems. I have this hobby where I like to Google Lens medicinal uses or benefits of plants. I come across, and I was doing some gardening at a massage place once, and I looked up 2 trees outside, and one was an Abbeville tree, which I found kind of ironic because it decreases sexual desire. Then I looked up Tacoma stands, and it said straight up treats diabetes. Not may or might help, but then I looked up right now, and I seen that it said experimental treatment of diabetes, etc. I don't know, but I wrote extracting properties, forming remedies, ingestion or injection. Why did I write that? Oh, FYI, apparently the flowers are poisonous. I found out after I had ingested some of the flowers from the Tacoma stands. Sucks because first thing I thought was sweet, sweet nectar, but nope. They also have beans that grow from the shrub. I have yet to do research on that. I have right now found a website. It's called Lady Bird Johnson Wildflower Center. And I'm going to read more about it, and you should probably too. Oh, and I read that that there is a plant-based insulin lettuce scientists created by integrating human insulin genes into the lettuce genome. The genes are introduced using a gene gun that blasts them through the lettuce's tough cell walls. Anyways, so the formaldehyde, back to the formaldehyde thing. When I looked up that the jade leaf is an air purifier that actually specifically removes harmful toxins like formaldehyde from the air. It reminded me that I was unboxing a end table once, and it said that it was made out of formaldehyde. So I was kind of curious on how these things were being made, whether it was molded or handmade or manufactured. So I looked it up, and because I didn't want to get in trouble for copywriting, I copied and I wrote exactly what the page looked like on this piece of paper. And nope, let me see. And it took me to Reddit, and it said, however, it is important. First of all, there are no stupid questions. And however, it is important to understand that not all tables of furniture contain high levels of formaldehyde, and manufacturers adhere to ... And it didn't want to give me the rest because I didn't want to download Reddit. So obviously it's manufactured, and you know what? Okay, is formaldehyde really that much of an issue for tables? Formaldehyde warning saying it will give off color gas and that it is cancerous. It is safe to buy furniture. Is it safe to buy furniture with formaldehyde? There are potential dangers associated with formaldehyde from furniture. It is essential to ensure that no one is in the house or your prefab studio shed is exposed to the gas during the off-gassing phase, as it is a major formaldehyde furniture warning for health. How is formaldehyde manufactured? Formaldehyde has been manufactured primarily from methanol since the beginning of the century. This is Gerberich, 1980. Because methanol is manufactured from synthesis gas, usually produced from methane, there have been extensive efforts to develop a one-step process that partially oxidizes methane to formaldehyde. So formaldehyde is cancerous, and manufacturing is the process of turning raw materials or parts into finished goods through use of tools, human labor, machinery, and chemical processing. Most products were handmade using human labor and basic tools before the Industrial Revolution. So if there's like a factory making these things, and well, just hopefully there's no houses nearby. I haven't gotten too into it. I drank some matcha, and I think my mind just went off the deep end. But if they did have a factory making these products that they're shipping out, I was thinking maybe they can counter the air quality and plant a field of jade nearby it or something. Now my question is as the jade removes the harmful toxins from the air and takes in the formaldehyde, is it still okay to eat? Would you want to eat that jade? I mean, is it that effective? Or So then I started thinking about how I learned that when you take styrofoam and you put it in acetone, you actually get the same glue that you use to package the products that they send out. You know, as you're opening the packaging, they got that line of glue right there. Well, I looked that up, and for some reason I couldn't think of the word styrofoam at the time, so I typed in something else, and it came out to acetone and polystyrene foam demonstration. And then I thought, for some reason, I got ... which means my mind just went off to another area, because when I said demonstration, I thought for some reason about a demon strutting, like a demon strutting down the runway or something like that. And then I started thinking about a clothing line. Or maybe a fashion show. And it's like, I don't know, called the Freak Show, and it's all the spawns of Satan, and the the models are, you know, demons strutting their stuff down the runway, but it's all material that's kind of, you know, let's just say like your itchy Christmas sweater material, stuff that most people kind of don't want to wear. But you can go it about the right way too, but you got to remember it's an evil show, so I don't know if they want to follow through with that. Anyways, so I went back to the acetone and polystyrene, and this means that this is a physical change because there has been no chemical change to the polystyrene. Since it is largely air that is released, there is unlikely to be exposure to the toxic gases from this source. Oh, because when I was reading about the formaldehyde and how gases are released into the air, I started thinking, well, when I put the styrofoam into the acetone, does that release some type of gas into the air or a chemical thing that I don't want to be breathing in? So then it gave me the polystyrene foam, and that was my answer. I think I was going to write down all the different ways that they're selling formaldehyde in furniture and as glues and whatnot, but I think that I'm going to stop there, and you guys can get more into it if you want to. Yeah, formaldehyde. Have a good day on that note. Goodbye, people.